wonderful people, you're welcome back here. Our first juicy news to you today is that Jesus loves you. So without much ado, please let's up into our second juicy news. The convener of Resolution Now, Mr. Omoy Sowere, yesterday stormed a court in Abuja with a herbalist. Sowere, the publisher of Sowere Reporters, is facing trial at the Magistrate Court, Use Zone 2, Abuja. The herbalist, who posed as his bodyguard, dressed in red and black cloth of a typical African herbalist, drew the attention of passersby and people in and around the court area. The former presidential candidate in the 2019 general election was arrested by the police for leading a protest against bad governance on New Year Eve in Abuja. He was subsequently arraigned alongside 4 others by the federal government. They were arraigned on a 3-count charge of criminal conspiracy, unlawful assembly, and attempting to incite others. Sowere and 4 others were in January 2021 admitted bail in the sum of 20 million each. However, pursuant to this act of Mr. Omoy Sowere in court with a herbalist, some Nigerians had really aired their views concerning this. Sowere Revealed said, and what is wrong with him going to court? What is wrong with him, going to court with his spiritual advisor? Do pastors and imams not follow their people to court? Low self-esteem is why Africa is lost. Now, this comment is by Romel. Another patriotic Nigerian say, in person of Sonny Lulu, said whatever Sowere's intention might be in showcasing the herbalist, he can't be praised for it at all. There's no need for it. Could it be that he had hired the jujuma to accompany him so as to cause laughter and bring relief to the otherwise tensed court environment? But then, can that be a realistic solution to the problem? I don't think so. Now, that is his view anyway. Now, another Nigerian says, Ish by name, how is this a herbalist? This is a juju wannabe priest. A herbalist works with herb to cure disease. Now, Suraj Adeyemo also said, Sowere has been a scammer right from the onset. Only those with low IQ like him will follow him. That is his view anyway. Now, another person wrote, his name is Res. He says, this is a shame and big embarrassment that a young man aspiring to rule a country in the 21st century will appear or go to court accompanied by a herbalist. Also, another person named Adeola wrote and said, what a shame. It's because of the fake powers he is promised by herbalists that he thinks he will be messing up. It is not shame for a young man to stoop so low in the 21st century and behave like a barbarian. Shame on you. He said some foul language against Sowere here, so I don't want to mention such anyway. So he said, shame on you, blah, blah, blah. Those following him should know that he uses herbalists to cover himself while they get exposed. Now, these are the comments by Nigeria. However, the Revolution Now activist has explained the true identity of the man that followed him to court. He said the man is not an herbalist or a juju man, but a mere African man who just shows in court fully dressed inside the clothes he represents or believes. The human rights activist further explained that the reason he went to court with the proclaimed herbalist man is to discourage people from looking down on African traditions, cultural beliefs, and fashions, and to change their beliefs about the European cultures better than the African cultures. He wants the people to believe in Africa. Further explained that he just wants to break the stereotype of saying African traditions, cultural beliefs, and fashion are inferior to the European cultures. Sowere also added that he appeared in court to show his solidarity the same way Christians and Muslims follow him to courtroom to support him. And here are the comments of some Nigerians concerning this. Aisha Yesufu says, Sowere is mad. What is this? Then she puts, a laugh emoji. Another person named General on Twitter said, going to court every time. Don't tire Sowere, and he decided to catch fun with it. It's never a big deal. We also have the holy Lacres. Time has really changed. He said, time has really changed. Year back, it would have looked weird and a lot of religious sentiment attached to a Sowere appearing in courts with a babalawo, an English court at that. Today, the African reawakening has allowed us embrace who we are and where we are coming from. Now, that is a comment from the Holy One Acres. Yeah, the Holy One Acres. Now another one from Freedom is Power. Now this kind thing our leaders fear. Baba no share face masks for court. They allow him. Who go one Baba now? Break April. Okay, now Josh says the judge knows that an adjournment is the best way out. He can absorb Sowere of all charges and free him because he knows the power above him won't have it easy on him. Also, he can't charge Sowere because the situation on ground is beyond the physical realm. Baba guiding, referring on to the, Babalawo in quotes. Now, Joe says, Sowere carry African insurance enter court. DSS operatives Jakpa. The judge adjourned the matter to further notice. Okay, so these are the comments, from